What's going on, fight fans? It's Sean with Boxing Sosa here with Coach Sosa. We just got breaking news the other day. Kelly Pavlik has retired. He was looking for that big Andre Ward fight. We know Andre Ward has shoulder surgery. He's going to be out for a while. Kelly Pavlik decided to call it a wraps, retirement. His manager, Cameron Duncan, said he has enough to last him about $200,000 a year after about 12, 15 years. But he definitely has to get a job in the future. What do you think about the quick retirement?
That's incredible. I just can't believe that, you know, because most of these fighters, they say they'll quit, but most of them come back. At that level, I mean, more than likely he'll come back, you know. He'll get a good offer, and more than likely he'll come back, you know. It's just, I mean, boxing is like a drug, you know. You guys can't get enough, especially when the money's out there. They'll put a big, crazy check in front of them. He'll be right back into boxing.
You know, Robert Garcia gave him major props because not too many fighters walk away with $1 million payday. But he did walk away. He said, you know, he's worried about his health, wants things to be going right. There is speculations that a lot of people still think he's hitting that bottle and he's not really dedicated like he wants to be.
Well, you know, I don't know all the details and I don't know his personal life, but I've heard, you know, he's got some personal problems with alcohol. You know, I had the opportunity to meet him a couple of times. You know, we fought on the undercard in Columbus, Ohio, up there. Nice kid, family's a nice guy, you know, everything. But it's boxing, you know, you never know. You know, like I said, to me, it's very surprising that at such a young age. But if he does retire, you know, hopefully he'll do the right thing with the money and invest his right, make you know, good investments. And you know, he's young, you know, he got his health.
30 years old now.
That's great, you know, if he can handle it and he does the right thing with his money, hey man, that's great. Well, I'm very happy for him.
Right. So what do you think about, you deal with a lot of kids, you see kids have a lot of problems. Once you have an addiction like that, how hard is it for a boxer to shake? And when he has an addiction like that, do they need to retire, take a break?
Well, there's always help, you know, you always get help for these guys, you know, when they get addictions. I'm not a counselor or a medical field to make those kind of decisions, you know. I guess, you know, you got to go into some kind of rehab and try to help yourself before you can help, you know, and go into do anything in life, whether you're working or boxing or any sport. Yeah, it's tough, you know, especially when you see a kid that's got a lot of talent and they're throwing their talent down the drain or whatever addiction it is. It's very, very tough. But there's a lot of programs out there that can help, you know, with this kind of stuff, with any kind of addiction, and hopefully it works out. But it's unfortunate that some of these kids will choose, for whatever reason, to go down the wrong path when they have all the talent in the world that can make it happen.
All right, Coach Sosa, you know, we had a rider that was covering a fight in New York this weekend on the HBO triple header. Afterwards, this rider happened to go to the bar after all the fights are with, and he said, Sean, I was shocked to see it, how many boxers, after they get done their fights, go to the bar and drink. You've been around a lot. Is it common to see boxers going to drink after fights?
Oh, yeah, man. I've seen guys get out of the ring, go to the dressing room, get dressed, and go straight to the bar.
Was it Mayorga that had one after the weigh-in?
Yeah, you know, it's a cigar and start drinking beer, and it's incredible. But it's discipline, you know.
So should a true boxer, really stay away from smoking and drinking it until their career is over with, at least?
I mean, beers, you know, here and there is okay.
So you're saying it's okay for a boxer to drink a beer here and there?
Yeah, beer here and there. You know, beer's not gonna kill you. It's not bad for you. You know,
long as you're over 21, right?
Yeah, of course you're over 21. Hard alcohol, you know, drinking all the time, partying all the time, not sleeping well. You know, all the. I always tell you what. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those are the worst 3 days for a fighter.
Why is that?
I mean, Friday, they want to go out with their friends. Saturday, they want to go out party. Sunday, they're hungover. You know what I mean? That's bad.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is that what makes Bernard Hopkins and Floyd Mayweather exceptional? Both of them stated they never smoke, never drink, stayed away from it. And look at Bernard. I mean, he's not the very top guy, but to be 40-some years old, he's in pretty decent shape. Do you think that played a lot in it?
Oh, definitely. You know, anybody that lives that kind of life, you know, clean life, you know, sleeps well, especially when you do this kind of sport, where your body takes such a beating every day, whether it's training or fighting or just staying in shape to compete at this level, at that level. I mean, rest. You know, what you eat. You know, staying away from habits. You know, alcohol, drugs. You know, even hanging around people that are smoking. I mean, if you can make it happen and you can live that lifestyle, you can tell the difference in the guys that do and don't. You know?
Awesome.
And then for Mayweather to do it, I mean, that kid, I mean, they can say whatever they want about that kid, but that kid, he earned everything he has and he worked hard for it, and he's still working hard for it.
Awesome. All right, thanks for your time, Coach Sosa.